This podcast episode is brought to you by Ethiopia Life Herbals, where cannabis and culture combine for a one-of-a-kind experience. Visit them at 10A West Kings House Road, just across from the Canadian Embassy. Also, follow them on IG at Ethiopia Life or visit their webpage at ethiopialife.com for the latest info on strains and merch. This pod video is also brought to you by
Lulu's Holistics. Follow them on Instagram at Lulu's Holistic. You can check them out at www.lulusholistics.com and you can use our code THEFIX to get 10% off your next purchase.
You can also use the code THEFIXJA to get a discount on your next purchase of Curlux's new book, Planet Hurt, the greatest book ever written. Just use the link in our description. You'll see the link in every video that is posted on our YouTube channel.
Big up Lothian's Boutique. Follow them on Instagram at Lothian's Boutique. And you can use my code Ariane10 to get 10% off your next bundle purchase.
And of course, I have a big up Sharpcut Barbers for the sharpest of cuts. Shing! Go hit up Sharpcut Barbers at 9 Bronstroff Square. Steve, big up your damn self. Also, have a big up our patrons, DB and Tamo Good. And also, we'll have to plug the merch page. Go get the black tee with the white logo, the blue tee, the faded logo, the fixed mask, and the fixed mug, as well as the Fixed Things merch, all up on our merch site at teespring.com/stores the Fix JA. Just to give some context to the story that we've been referring to. Something that fucked up my whole weekend, basically.
Yeah.
And with that, we have to say RIP Khanice Jackson. If you don't know, by now, probably I live under a rock, but it's a story that has rocked the nation for the past week or so. Khanice Jackson, she was a 20-year-old young accountant. She was missing. She went missing from Wednesday, and her body was found Friday in a fishing village in Portmore. And it's the follow continues from this story. It's still a developing story. Up to this recording,
They've officially arrested the mechanic.
and charged a mechanic that was a suspect in the whole case. As we can see, national outrage movements have been started. Stop violence against women. Whole heap of people. Of course, we've seen several opinions from. But before we even get into those things, I just want to say a heartfelt condolences to the family. Khanice Jackson. It was good to see that the Prime Minister actually visited them to speak with them and offer them some level of comfort, even though, as him himself acknowledged, there's nothing he could ever do or say that
can
bring her back and to make them feel
right or wrong.
Better.
And of course, you have some bitter people who have negative comments for say about that.
We'll get to that, Jazz, but just set the table right. So just say our heartfelt condolences out to the family. And this the second incident like this in a Portmore for the past month or so, about a couple weeks ago. They found the two bodies.
Valentine's Day.
Yeah, Valentine's Day.
The Calabar coach.
Yeah. Young lady there. That was a terrible one too.
Yeah.
This hardening. When you reach out to Skatta, I saw you made a post and I saw a whole heap of people agree with it, and I was one of those people because when things like this happen, people tend to want to find a source of blame.
They have to.
And it seems like overwhelmingly, because it seems like that is the trend right now. The blame was pointed towards the authorities, the government, police. But even in relation to what we spoke about earlier, in regards to dancehall and people being hypocrites, I believe a whole heap of hypocrisy going on here, because we, as a culture, I believe are responsible for them type of thing. I believe we have nurtured and cultivated
blind, ear and deaf.
a culture where these things can happen. And it's time the people them start pointing the mirror at themselves. That's why they make a post, Skatta. I could not agree with it more.
And it took a lot of
Funny enough, you were saying it. Wasn't I saying the exact same thing?
You
like
were.
I was cussing, I was ranting.
Yeah.
Not to cut
go
it,
ahead.
because we have this way of always trying to seek to blame outside people
Yeah.
because it's easy, and I mean, before you put the blame on the dirty germ and germs who are committing the actual crime,
fine, like
you know,
excuse,
you know, always have to try go to external. Of course, the government is there. Of course, systems should be in place to try and one. Like, you can't really stop a criminal because somebody are going to commit crime no matter what you do. There are always going to be people who have this urge to commit criminal acts. You can't really stop them. The most that we can do is to create a system where they're easily caught, like proper investigative system that comes under the police and the judicial system. Make sure the right person is caught and brought to justice. And you know, that is what the government is responsible for. Are the people who are commit the crime when they need to put the blame on. And those who shield these people, when they need to put the blame on as well.
Yep.
Go ahead,
You
Skatta.
see,
Come here, go ahead.
we are the problem because government know the power of the people. Because of the people elect them. So them know how to rally the people to support them to stay in power.
Yeah,
The people are the only set of people don't understand so them have the power.
they don't.
Because them feel like so them only relevant when it comes to politics time. But them forget say united, because if we don't see, alright, I not see Jamaica as Kingston, Portmore, Spanish Town, Mobile or whatever. I see Jamaica. And if we not look on this island as one big community, and me look at you as, even if you're not my family, me know say, if you can sleep in your bed good at night time, I'm supposed to do the same thing. Because that you want for your community, you want your neighbors to be protected, because if them not protected, you not protected
Yes.
neither.
As you say, so Skatta, one common saying is that, yo, Jamaica small. One common saying amongst we. Jamaica small.
But we can't know when man murder people and when a little girl get raped on them something. Because when I did it on a community basis, we had alone a response for, I don't know how to forgot. Because people comfortable right now. I talk to some youth to them know say out the road about said. Me not comfortable with that no more. I me know enough of them. But me not comfortable with it no more. Me used to do a studio work and man come link me hours a night I look at things for me for buy grains. And me know say a robber man have up on them stuff there. You know what I say? A lot of individuals in a this situation. And if you can't look upon them and I say, brother, it's a negative something I don't want it around. Saying so. I'm going to let go your space or you don't come in my space. So I don't want that something around. And make them feel like an outcast because they are too accepted now. The man them will kill people, them too accepted. Artists have them in them organization and build upon it because a man feels he need protection. But you bring on a energy where you get a problem in the later on. And there's too many examples for us to look at and know say when I say facts. You have to disassociate yourself and take yourself away from negative energy. You understand me? Me used to have the world of people around me. With the and the most problems me ever get in my life. I'm lucky for they so now. So me know me not tell you nothing when I go so. Take away yourself from the bridge in them where you know so them a come with a arrogance and certain energy for draw down your thing. Because when the world when shit hit the fan in her, you alone, you know. When you look around, nobody know that in her. You alone.
Everybody disappears.
Yeah.
And then I watch if you can keep it.
Yeah.
Like you can keep your mouth shut.
So as
Can you keep
artists
your
now,
mouth
we have to
shut?
look into the thing and know say, yo, we are kind of feed and a strengthen that type of energy that we are be a villain in a society. We are strengthening it. Because me not say a man can't sing him gun song. But you see when you have a man running away about said still, you have to talk to him different. Don't feed into female. Him look to you as somebody who can help him. So play your leadership role and talk the right things around them and them. You can't fear man around you through them a gunman. Them come around you because something dead for them. So you have the talk right there. So if you set that tone there, say at that level, at that vibration you may work off of. So if you're gonna come in at the circle, at that vibration you're with the pan. You understand me?
So what if you come out? What if those people think that, oh, you're going like, you're better than me. Oh, you're going like, say, you're come this man. Oh, no, you're this man.
Well, that's why you take care of yourself. You have to take care of yourself. You can't try to teach that level of ignorance there. So the most thing you can do is separate yourself.
But if you're trying to separate yourself, cause you
What?
to die or
So
like cause you problems, more problems.
It is better to...
Because that's the difference.
It is better to get into problems with you trying to protect yourself and protect your own and your image and all of these things as a person. Because at the end of the day, when no one believe it or not, it will come down to the government and the laws in place to fight against somebody like you, where become a villain to society. You can't win. Tell me which man out there kill people where you see a light at the end of the tunnel for him. Just match up your future with film when I see film on a line. Him in a problem, you know, not you know. Because the man them in a jail right now, them can't do no better. So them just adapt to them surroundings. Them have to survive. You understand me? But no man in a jail now feel good about that. No man not like it. Every man wish them did make a different choice. You know what I say? No man in a jail, prison and a good place. It's a holding cell me going on. I never got prison yet. Me going on a holding cell. And just the man check me out. Police them telling me nobody. See? And me make up my mind and say, yo.
Never again.
Never again. But me still do me like a foolish and you know me don't say by the grace of God, but by the grace of God.
Yeah.
You know?
Look at that.
But knows that everything I read Skatta Burrell time, you know.
Yeah.
I say, oh, thank God. Yeah.
Yes.
You see how God work? You see how God work?
God.
Yeah.
See, my love.
Yo,
God.
as we are talking, though, me just, yo, I want to burn a fire.
Yeah.
I burn a big fire. I have a small fire, a big fire right now.
Wait, do I want to pour gasoline on
No,
this
you
fire?
don't need to because
Okay.
this the one that the ember, you see me,
Yeah.
it's self-sufficient.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Because I've been angry too, Harry, especially in reactions to this whole thing with Khanice. Of course, you see some reactions from men out there, and even from men alone, from women too, that the first thing that they want to bring up in trying to find people to blame is the actions of the female itself and say, oh,
Ooh.
I must something she did do. I must something
Victim
she did
shaming
do
and blaming.
that led this man
To
to
do.
act in this manner
Yeah.
without acknowledging, say, yo, because as much as me and other man out there say, yo, wicked girl out there, and them girl are wicked and all these things. But we don't see and know, say, yo, evil man they out there too. You see me? And I don't see people burn the fire upon them evil man there as much as me see them with a burn upon the quote unquote wicked girl them. You have some people out there that are known for doing these things and they've been silent on these matters. I see it. I say, look there. I quick for burn a fire upon the wicked girl them, but not upon them evil man who do these evil deeds. And then you have the other people them now say, yo, I must something she do. I must something she do. Or lead him for do that to her. And at them think they are the problem. That's what I say is a cultural thing.
Yeah.
We have nurtured a culture say, yo, we look girl by psst. I mean, I think, but which man ever was successful looking a girl with psst?
Whoa, no
Oh, yeah,
fear.
talk
I
about
know.
it.
Real? Like, you ever see it work? I've
Yeah.
never seen it work.
Baby,
Work
me
for me
I
already.
talk to
Me
you.
talk.
It's work for you?
And turn around and yeah, me
Remember
see.
we all
Crazy.
Them days that's all you know.
Crazy. But them type of behavior and then some man I go pre-say, yo, the girl like one better than them and oh, she has style. Man. No, the woman them out there fucking afraid.
We are.
And they're saying it
But
loudly.
no. Whoa. Still. We saw you talk about hypocrisy. It don't leave man doorstep. And no, it don't stay a man doorstep. Because
Women
they are the
too.
women doorstep. Because women glorify this thing and they not knowingly they glorify a lot of stuff, you know. They glorify women need to come now and make a strong statement. Seriously.
Truly.
For
For
instance, a woman, enough woman, not all, a lot of women, because I have to be very careful when I talk about this, because the woman them ready for pounds.
Yeah.
Yeah. But a
Like
lot of
Harry
women,
right now.
a lot of women, they don't look at a youth. Get up every day, put on them pants and put on them shirt, and go do him 9 to 5.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of women.
That's Nike.
Because a certain type of lifestyle it is being embedded in women's head. So this is what is necessary for them to be somebody. Not to go stick with a regular youth where I try, but to go amongst the people them where hype and in the limelight and the spotlight and so forth. And
even gunman people involved in violence.
women for know say there's good youth out there, but enough women, they don't respect and celebrate good people, you know. Gunman in a hole and them something there and ray. So you have to start listening to the things them we support, you know, because one time we could have ignored it. But you have to look around, you know, and raise a sharp and brush up your skills and things them we celebrate. Because the high energy out there, so now you have to be careful to what you latch on to. You understand me? Enough of the things them we think about it exposed in our society now, so you have to be careful for where you hold dear to you. Look on the, for instance, me, the youth them were in a supermarket and a bag grocer, and them youth there, me see some young hero. Because for them youth they are trying to put themselves through school. Enough for them youth they have a plan and them a work towards it and them not get distracted by society. You see me I deal it? And that's how we have to change how we look at things now. We cannot celebrate certain scamming behavior. Because why we can't celebrate a scamming behavior now? Because it a come with a certain lifestyle.
Yeah.
You understand me? Because a lot of wars are developed because of them stuff there. You know? So me can't celebrate it and applaud because the man them not have them thing together.
Because I get it,
Not for them
it's
not have
like
them thing together.
before it used to be fantasy.
Yeah.
Like it's like a fantasy. Now it's actual life and people's life is
if
actually.
you are make money, no.
Yeah.
By whatever means. If you are make money right now and you are come from a poor background where you never have it, I tell you this. If you take that money there and do certain things, you know, it means you're useless to yourself. Then even useless to society. So me can't award you and acknowledge you. You understand me? If you don't get anything together and make some money and you can pillage on the overseas basis and scam where you want, but if you use it, build up Jamaica, I would never say.
Never.
I would never.
Because they market it and frame it as repatriation. Fine.
So
if that's how you want to do it,
of course.
But then don't do it and be destructive
But
in the
don't-
own country.
yeah.
Like that don't make no sense
You use
to
it
me.
and not tear down your own community and you
Make
can't
none.
applaud it. So me just say we are big up the youth them. We get up every day and have some
By the way, I
dreams and
don't support
aspirations and
scamming.
do the right thing. We have to big them youth because them youth they not get celebrated in a society.
True.
nowadays. And them youth
I mean, me say
say
to them, say, yo, I treat you like crap. I've been arrested 3 times. I'm also 6'3". And this is what the girls them say. Like, it's celebrated for real. You see me? It's celebrated for real. As me say, it's a cultural thing. Not just with the man, but with the woman them too. It's a we thing. That we as a society, we need to correct. I'm glad when me hear say the family, when them try report certain things to the police, and them never see nothing wasn't happening, them take actions in them own hands because them realize say, yo, we cannot depend upon them people for try to solve this. Easy me. We have to take action.
Yeah.
Mm.
We have to
And you know what's
do
funny?
something.
I was even with the police. They're saying that because in the video that I watched, Andrew, when he did go to the family, he stated that they changed the law. You don't have to wait because you usually have to wait like 48
24
hours
hours,
or whatever. Him said instantly as soon as he met the
Same
radio,
day.
they look for it. But then they said that the police they never did a go, and the police probably didn't get the updated news. If that's the case, they need to fire that police. Cause I'm like, what? Oh, you never hear that. But you know, I say in this case when you can be at like you're excited and you want to do it, like you want things to happen in the way that you want it to happen and it not happening the way you think that nothing is happening. But that from the sister seemed to be smart enough. She never put herself in that much danger. She was able to get the man and almost coerce a confession out of him in a way and whatever. So it in that way, but I think that's the only way that the who can point and look to the government and the systems to say like,
the system already failed the people.
Yeah, but
Been
then
a failure. So I mean, But it don't mean so we can't.
We're not blameless.
We're not
in it.
powerless.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, if
Yeah.
we deal upon a community basis, they would have find a girl a long time, I would have said, because if the community could have just get together, one call, and everybody would start.
Can say something? Let's have another discussion. I remember witnessing a fight between a man and a woman. Them there. See, actual block, like cinder block, like Boabil house, dropping on the stomach of the person.
The woman dropped the block in her
No, the man dropped the block in at the woman.
Oh.
Couple days after, they were back together.
I know a man who shoot him baby mother. And go jail for about 6 years and come back and stick him.
So that's what I say, like that's the thing. Because we're talking about like how much do we get involved? You understand? You understand what the discussion I want to have now? Because we see that because I was reading another thing in online and they say like her neighbor thing and they say like, oh, but, you know, me and her friendly, like if me didn't know me would have dropped her or whatever, I would have dropped her to work that morning. And I'm like, well, that's true, because like you want to help, but then people always say mind your business. Stay out of man and woman argument. Even though, and maybe onto the outset, they didn't even know that they weren't a couple, but you know, from the outset, you know, you just see them argue. Like, how many of us would really be quick to jump in and interfere?
Boy, to be honest, still, you hold back before you even drop pounds in, you know? And people kind of hold back, and if it get kind of away now, then you will jump in and say, yo, brother, no, you're not push him off or whatever and all of that. But you don't know, you know, woman beat man too, you know. So it go both way, you know. The woman, we have fire lick on the man as the man lick her one time and them time, but everybody have pounds. I think if women are going to be asking for that type of equal rights, they should... they should be aware that certain things are expected of them also.
True.
You know what I say? Because don't try beat a man. Don't try beat a man.
That's true.
You know what I say? A woman's power is her mouth. Oh man.
Which is
You know,
But you
Skatta
can't beat
take
a
over
man.
the
It's like
place,
my said, John was that
Yeah.
very well for
A
saying.
woman's power is her mouth, but she can't beat a man. So man don't lick woman and woman don't lick man.
but then some men prefer the hitting because the words hurt more. And it's the words that cause the actual physical reaction. Because maybe in that case, she was like physically rejecting him and
did
said,
you
move
see
on,
the
boy.
headline there where the woman throw something in her man and blind him?
No.
What she throw?
Remember, say
You
that?
saw something there? Something where toilet bowl cleaner or something. You know that? Oh, I never pass social media.
Yeah, I just thinking
That
about
one missed
people
today.
respecting people. And as I said, Skatta, if we more had a more communal
Yeah.
mentality
because that's
amongst
what I'm
the
saying,
people.
the community, because we see that and we try to interfere,
One
but
time
then
down,
we
certain things don't
we
go on in a certain...
interfere.
That's true. You see, because
Yeah.
people are more afraid of everybody nowadays, and people, I just say, see and not
Blind,
see,
yeah.
and exactly that.
And them-
That's the society that we've cultured and cultivated.
Remember in Lauriston that they behead the woman and her daughter
Where that?
in Lauriston, Spanish Town, years
You're
ago.
kidding.
It's because she witnessed a crime.
Yeah. Yes, I remember that.
Informer.
Mm-hmm.
Informer thing.
So when we want people to be involved, but the community isn't setting up a safe space for us to be involved. And I guess that's why I want to talk about the broader culture of Jamaica. Like how difficult is it for us to change? Because again, we're always
Very,
clamor saying,
very,
yeah, change and this needs to
very,
happen and blah. But
very.
are we willing to put in the work to change?
No.
Are we willing to sacrifice ourselves and
No.
become martyrs and
We
to
want scapegoats. We want point the finger at the
No,
government
yeah.
and say, "Oh no, cause this." Me not say nobody. Well, we Skatta and some others, but most people I don't see looking to point the mirror at society and say, "Yo, how we cause them thing for happen? How we make rapists feel like say, yo, them can get away with them thing." Enough of them. Them hide in a plain view. You know?
Yeah.
I know people know who they are, but
Yeah, we can't do that now.
me stay out of that.
because again, remember last week, Jervis I showed with one man a firearm, a licensed firearm hold on to a thief.
Yeah.
And in the background, there's a why you hold on for the man for?
Look at the man, man. Look at the man. And everybody clearly has said the man is a thief.
You look on that and you see the video where them catch a thief. And them did a beat him. I think we send the video.
Vigilante justice.
And catch one thief. And them hold him and tie him up and beat him. I say, that's the usual energy what me say. With thief.
Yeah.
I say, yo, we need to have them energy there with
Killers.
The fucker them were broken on my car. Rapists.
Man,
we need to have them energy across the
listen,
board.
you are celebrated if you are met dopey.
And that's our culture. That's the broader issue.
Yeah.
That's the broader issue.
And that wrong.
Don't friend them, they party, no keep sauce, pan sauce, so me fresh, just a drip. Money gram line, if he beg me a skip. Them having him on the mouth like a lipstick. Him on the mouth like a lipstick. Him on the mouth like a lipstick.
No one knows that song she sings when she's alone. Rockstone. And I know things gon' change her. Gonna take a lot more to break us. Thought I told you we made up. Rockstone.
Place full of greatness, but only few believers. Them say what due to Caesar, you forgive the Caesar. But you're so Caesar, not go get it till the day reach her. No, I'm in a mean for be rude. But mongrel always itch up anywhere them can't get food.
Look how I got you so hyped. No, I got you so psyched. Yeah, you're high off. I drink one.